Hey, brothers and sisters in Christ and people of YouTube. God is so good, eh? Like he has a good sense of humor, and he knows how to perk you up, and he teaches you things in the right time. And like everything my ex put me through, it was brutal. Like the smear campaign, stealing all the money from the bank accounts, uh, stealing my gold necklace, my TV remote, the keys for the gate, um, just basically cheating on me repeatedly, and just lying about everything and trying to make me look like a bad person to everyone. Now, this person, when I met him, all they had was they were in a 2x1 house, a little shitty house in a crappy neighborhood. Like the area was not the best. And when she got with me, we had a 4x2, and it was in a nice area where nobody bothered you, like at the end of a cul-de-sac, and we never had any problems with people stealing, doing any bad things, because we're at the end of the street. And then it's funny because with this job, like I just find out things I never wanted to know, but God wanted me to know. Like, for instance, I found out where my ex is living now, and she's gone back to that 2x1 setup in a crappy neighborhood. Like the street she lives on is not a safe street. Like it's actually, there's a lot of, I guess you'd say, criminals living on that street, or people, drug dealers, that sort of thing. And this is where this person has to raise their son now. They had everything through you. They had every good thing for their kid. Like, he had his own room, he had a safe place, and it was never enough for this person. And now they've gone back to the crappy way they used to live before they met you, like back onto the streets. Like I've moved on with my life, but it just woke me up to the truth that this person is getting their karma. Like, I've been hearing it more and more on videos that they're getting their karma, but God's now showing me, see, son, they get what they deserve. And that's a blessing for me, just to know that I didn't suffer for nothing. Now, I don't wish ill will on my ex at all. I do want her to suffer for a time, though. I want her to face punishment for the wicked things she did, not just to me, but to everyone she's hurt. And then I just hope she can come to God after that, because at the end of the day, without God, we're just fumbling with everything in life. We're not getting anywhere, because without God you can do nothing. And as evil as this person has been, I know it's because of the emptiness and brokenness of her insides, that she's been listening to demonic influences for a long time in her life, and it's made her bitter and hateful and spiteful to people. And it's because she probably suffered some trauma when she was younger. But the thing is, like, she's got to move past that. But she's also got to face all the bad things she did, because it's not right to take your pain and trauma and put it onto someone else. It's evil, it's wickedness. And just all the bad things she's done, breaking up relationships between people just out of jealousy and envy. Like, it wasn't just me that she broke up with. She has broken up friendships, she's broken up co-workers, she's just a vile person. Like, she wants to be top dog all the time. And that sort of thinking gets you nowhere in life. Because even though she might be top dog in her small groups that she has, like, she has a lot of surface level friends, but they're all in different groups, and she's got to keep up all these different lies. But the thing is, she's never gone anywhere in her life. Like, she's in the exact same spot she was in when I met her 4 years ago. And it's just sad, really. Like, you know, you got to learn to grow and to evolve and to better yourself. But I'm really thankful to God that He broke us up, and all the strength He's given me over the months to get through it, and to work on myself, and to evolve and change. And the thing is, when you start to journal things, when you do a pro and con list, what was good in the relationship, and you have a full page of cons, and you have one thing on the pro list, it's pretty sad. And that one thing was just something that was done in the bedroom, and that's really sad if that's all the relationship was worth. Yeah, it really gets you thinking. It helps you to grow. And you know, I've lost so much weight and improved my health so much, and my mental well-being, just getting away from this negative Nancy. Like, you can't be around people when you're a positive, bright, shining light that are just negative all the time, that just want to speak death over people and speak wickedness. Those sorts of people will just drag you down to their level. And this is exactly what happened with my ex. I think that's God's karma, or divine justice in itself, when you can't get ahead in life, when no matter how hard you try, no matter how hard you work, you just come around full circle, and you're in the same place that you're in like 4 years ago. I mean, that to me just rings of someone that is never gonna be happy in their life. And considering all the bad things that someone does, like when you're going around and you're just having sex with all these different partners, partner swapping, unprotected sex, just doing everything willy-nilly, and you think it's going to work out for you, like it's God's basically just convicting this person, because people have feelings, and you can't just chop and change the people that you're with just to suit your lifestyle, that you want to treat everyone like they're a robot and just use them for your vain reasons. And this person would be feeling it too, because they were used to you being there for them, actually like sharing a bed with them. The narcissist would play all these silly games, like when I'd cuddle them at night, they'd want me to turn around so they could hug me the other way around, and I would always be like, nah, I don't like that. And she'd have a whinge, and it'd be just the sort of game she'd play just to, I don't know, make me feel like she actually cared about me, which was all just lies. But I think deep down, even when they don't care for you, they get used to you. They get used to your light. They get used to your love, even though they don't know how to love themselves. It's like something that they will forever miss in their life, because they're not going to find it with anyone else. So yeah, it's like they do end up getting their karma at the end of the day, and yeah, like that, for me, I just am glad I'm out of there, and I just want to move on with my life, because I've never been with someone that's made me feel more alone than when I've been single. Like, they literally made me feel like I was single, like, because of how little effort they put into our relationship. Yeah, so I don't know, my life's just really improved of late, and after 3.5 years stuck in bondage with someone that was never happy with anything you did for them, like nothing pleased them, they always had an issue with someone or something, and they were so easily offended by people, like anyone that didn't agree with their narrative on their story that they're running against people, because they're always stabbing people in the back, the narcissist. And it'll be work colleagues, and it's always a case of they'll have a group meeting with their work colleagues without this person present, and they'll be stabbing that person, and they'll be getting all their work colleagues on board so that they can ruin this one person, either shut them up or get them fired from their job. And the narcissist does this with everyone, with her social circles, with her partners, with her various suppliers. Like, she doesn't want her suppliers to ask questions, because then they'll start to learn about each other, like through the narcissist's answers, because the narcissist can't think of everything on the fly, so there's always holes in their stories. But if they can keep you lacking confidence because of all their smearing and gaslighting of you, then it's much easier for them to have other suppliers and have their cake and eat it too, so that they can have like multiple partners. They can still have a partner at home, which I was the A-grade supplier, the one that supplied everything to her, and I was the one that her family knows as her husband, even though she had other partners. And I'm guessing her family didn't know about them because she wouldn't want to ruin her reputation. But I don't know how you can be happy within yourself with a reputation that's based on lies. Like, this person was forever trying to smear people, me especially, because they didn't want the truth to come out about themselves. And it's like, well, if you have to guard your secrets this much, is it really worth it? Is it really worth having that restless life where you're non-stop second guessing yourself? You're sitting there going, oh, did I tell the right lie to that person, or did I tell this other lie? Did I cover myself correctly? They start getting real paranoid because they can't keep up with their own lies. Because the thing with the truth is, you tell someone the truth and you don't have to put any more effort in. The truth just is. But with lies, you have to keep adding to the lies. One lie is not enough to mask the lie. You have to keep telling more and more. And this is where the narcissist becomes unstuck, because they are so busy moving from one supply to the other, and when they start unraveling, they're not getting any sleep. They're taking prescription meds. They're probably taking other drugs. They're drinking vast quantities of alcohol. They're doing whatever they have to do to try and get some sleep, because God will not let them rest. So they have to find alternate ways to do that. So yeah, it's they're always tired. They're taking prescription meds that are slowly just destroying their body, and they're forever running from one place to another, so they can never find any rest. Yeah, see, the thing is, God doesn't play with his people. Like, if someone mistreats his people, it makes him very angry. But God is patient. God moves fairly slowly. compared to man's standards. Like, he can take months or years to exact his vengeance on someone that has wronged you. And this is what the narcissist doesn't realize. Like, they are used to their victims like not getting any justice. They're used to getting their way and just basically having no repercussions for their actions. But God moves things in his perfect timing, and it can be simple things for the narcissist, like unexpected bills coming in, relationships breaking down, people suddenly turning against them that were for their smear campaign, were for dogging you for years, and then they suddenly just turn on the narcissist. Broken relationships, even their child's relationship, they turn on them because they realise, hey, what you did to this person was wrong, because kids aren't stupid, and eventually they feel guilty too, and so when the narcissist comes around full circle, like they can't get anywhere in life. They basically just got the most basic of their needs met, and they have to work their ass off for it. And all these people that used to give them handouts and used to give them like things like money or whatever it is for services are now charging more. They're expecting more for their return, and the narcissist is not just getting a free ride anymore. Like, this is God's justice playing out, and he'll show the narcissist every day for the longest time all the bad deeds they've done, and then they still choose their pride over listening to God, the Creator. Like, they turn their back on God, and that's the biggest sin of all. But basically they think they can hide behind religion, they can hide behind the church, they can hide behind their workplace, they can hide behind everyone while they do these wicked deeds, and they won't be punished. But it's simply not the case, and it's playing out right now. And the more they come after you, the more they're going to suffer. And I have just chose to work on myself, because, to be honest, like, this person was really dirty from the streets, no better than a prostitute, and I don't want someone like that being my partner. I don't want someone like that in my life that's going to do such wicked things. There's men out there that go to swingers parties, they have orgies, they have partners that sleep around, but that's their choice. They choose to do that. They want to find partners like that because they're dirty too. But I was never given a choice. Like, my ex didn't exactly tell me the truth of the sort of person she was. She sold me a different person, which is why she's suffering so much with her divine karma, because basically she come after a child of God. She did her research, she found out what I liked, she pretended to be the perfect person, but at the end of the day, she's from the streets, and she's been returned to the streets, and this has been decreed by God. So, no doors that God opens can a man shut, and no doors that God closes can a man open. And this is exactly what's happening to them right now, because to make a life with someone based on lies is pretty cruel. To play with someone's heart like that is like the most evil thing you can do. And I'd already been through a lot, and I'd confided in my narcissist ex that I'd been through a lot, I'd survived a lot, and then they looked at it like, oh, that's nice, I'm going to do much worse to you, so it's good to know that you've suffered before. That means you should probably fall for my tricks, and I'm going to do much worse, and I'm going to make you realize that I'm the worst thing that you ever had. And that's literally what happened. She tried her best to bring me down, And God just lifted me up again. God's like, I'm not letting my son go through this. And so karma's come round full circle for the narcissist. Like, all their ploys, all their schemes have just backfired on them, and all the witchcraft and black magic they do, it just bounces back on them. And that's a sad thing. They're aging, their energy's being drained. All the curses they wanted to put on you, they've actually put on themselves, and they've paid someone to do it. And these practitioners, like these diviners, these practitioners of voodoo and all these people, they know that the things they're trying are not working, but they know they're getting good coin for it, so they're just lying to the narcissist and saying, you just gotta do this and it'll work. And they're basically stringing them along, making them think that these things are working on you when they're not, and they're just taking their money and laughing. And the sad thing, it's just going straight onto the narcissist, and they can't even see it. Like, it's really sad. Like, they're slowly destroying their body, destroying their soul, and taking their own life without even realizing. But God bless all of you. Remember, Jesus loves you. I love you, and have a blessed day in Jesus' name.